Hello and welcome back to another episode of Bellwright. In this episode, we're going to be looking at how to increase our prosperity in towns that we've liberated. So, for example, Herndeen here, we have liberated this town, and when you liberate, let's look at Padstow. So, pre-liberation, we have kind of limited options. We can trade, but we're still looking at kind of becoming the Bellwright. We don't have access to the militia, and our trading is, the same, but we don't have access to the economic overview. So if we go to Herndeen, in this we have liberated. We've rung the bell and fought off the troops, and now we have a heightened responsibility, and so we get the ability to raise a militia. We also get the economy overview. And so with this screen, we can see what is lacking and what we have provided to them, as well as some more general stock. So this directly correlates to our prosperity and its daily change. So here we see that we're doing okay. We have a daily change of plus 114. We're getting plus 8 from food needs and plus 50 from clothing, but minus 7 from gear needs. And so this is a result of us lacking in some departments of the gear we've provided them, marked by the red. And then our food, we could be providing them with more, and so it's plus 8. It's not doing great, but it's not bad either. Maintenance, we're pretty good. We just haven't set them some wooden planks. And so, how do we get this higher? Well, if we open trading and select our caravan, then we can see, okay, this is fulfillable toggled. Let's toggle that off. We can see, okay, so clothing, well, that's okay. They want gear. All right, so we want to provide them with elm short bows. They're looking for 4 elm short bows, 4 frontiersman's helms, and 4 pathfinder's high boots. Peasant's trousers, that's both closing. That'll help, but that's not what we're looking for right now necessarily. But realistically, the more we can provide them with, the better. So when I come back to you next, I will have provided these and show you what's next. Okay, so now we've built some of the gear that's been requested by Herndeen, and so we'll navigate back to our trading menu and select Crossroads Caravan, and we'll toggle fulfillable. So, may as well send some bandages. We have some clothing they need. The elm short bows, that's good. The requested 4, we have 2 ready to go. Well, that'll help. We have all 4 frontiersman's helms ready to go. We have all 4 pathfinder's high boots. Send a peasant cap and peasant trousers, peasant upper clothing. That's good. They needed food. We'll get that up. And then the reinforced club. Wonderful. And they also wanted some wood planks. So we'll send those too.
We could make a small city.
Anything else? Don't you think? I kind of want my resin. Well, we have a lot of resin. Why not send that too? And let's see. Anything else we have a lot of that they can take? We'll try and get this up to 100 here. Hide, we got lots of hide. We'll send 10. Send 10 linen. And, well, they're low on food, so we'll send.
Happy days.
We'll hit 100.
All thanks
so
to you.
We're at 100 out of 50. We're going to need a second cart. Now here's where you might decide to put some guards. Because I'm sending it to Herndeen, I'm not going to put any guards. I have 0 threat level in any of the surrounding areas. Now if I was going to send it down to Blackridge Pool, I'd need to put a few guards there. Toggling guards just reduces the chance of being attacked and adds some defense to it. You can select who is being a guard in your population menus. But yeah, I don't think I need anything in return from these guys. Well, you know what? Can't hurt to get some straps. So I'll get him to send me back some straps.
Morning, friend. Mind the mud on the path.
Now just keep note, this money you don't get until the caravan returns. So even though I'm going to receive much more money than I require to buy what I need. You got to send that 331 no matter what, so that they can buy it when they get there. So that comes out of your money up front, and then you'll get that 1404 when the caravan returns. So we are going to send this caravan. Now, if we look, here's the caravan. They're going to go through all the barns, all the storages, pick out everything I've selected, and then make their way up to Herondine. Now, another way to speed this up is you may actually build roads to connect the cities better, and your caravans will travel those roads and get there quicker. Right now, I have some roads going over to Bradford, because that requires a more. Herondine, for where I built my settlement, doesn't really require much extra, just because of how close it is. And Padstow, I did create a road through here.
Glad it's my home.
So that is gonna go, and when it gets back, I will talk to you. The next method we have for increasing the prosperity is making sure that we defeat the reclamation parties. So currently we have a reclamation party moving in on Herondine, and we want to make sure that it can we defeat them before they have the chance to kill any civilians. So without further ado, okay, so we can see the brigands have been defeated. Herondine prosperity plus 400, and we get some renown too. So essentially that prevents us from losing prosperity and gives us plus 400. We would lose it if we had villagers killed. So now we can look at the militia, right? So right now we have a militia mobilized. That militia, for some reason they've run out of the map, but that militia allows Herondine to have some of its own defense. So if we hadn't been able to make it to them in time, you're going to want to raise a militia and let it do the defense, and hopefully no civilians are killed, although the fighting is going to happen right in the village, so you are still risking some civilians being killed. The higher level you have it, the more infantry, the more units you have available to mobilize. Mobilizing militia does decrease the prosperity by a bit, and if you leave it mobilized, it'll have a daily upkeep. So what we're going to do is disband it, and so if we were to raise it again, cost a bit of gold and some prosperity. Okay, so our trader has visited Herondine, is returning with our cash and those straps, but we can take a look now. We can see economy overview. Okay, lots of this is fulfilled. I'm missing some on the food, but we're looking pretty good. If we take a look over here, food needs plus 35, clothing plus 50, gear needs plus 30, construction and maintenance plus 100. We are looking great. Plus 217 daily change total. So now, in 2 days, we're doing more than defeating one of the raids by the brigands. So, pretty fantastic. Doesn't get much better than that, and that's why we got to make sure that we're sending those traders pretty frequently, checking on the needs of the villages that we want to increase their prosperity, because the trading is just the fastest, most efficient way to do it. So, product prosperity 1500. So we've still got, 20, 30 days before we get the prosperity up to level 3, but include some raids in there, and we're looking more like 10 days. So not too shabby. Definitely an important thing to keep track of as we try and grow our relationships with the surrounding villages. So I'm Bumpa SideQuest. Thanks a lot for tuning into this video. If you learned anything or you enjoyed, you have any questions, you have any feedback, I'd be happy to have it. Please subscribe, like the video, leave a comment. Thanks a lot for watching.